Did you know your cat has been hiding secrets from you? Like, way more secrets than just where they hide their poop. It turns out our feline friends have been keeping some pretty crazy stuff from us, like how they can't see colors. Welcome back to the channel! Here, your friendly neighborhood science channel, where we explain the science behind the weird things that happen in our world. Today, we're talking about the one true love in my life, cats, and some of their not-so-catty secrets. We'll start with something simple. Even though cats can see perfectly well, they can't see colors. In fact, most cats only see in shades of blue and yellow, kind of like a human who's colorblind. There are two main reasons for this. First is that their retinas don't have cones. Cones are the photoreceptor cells in our eyes that allow us to see color. There are three types of cones that detect red, green, and blue light. And it is the combinations of signals from these cones that allow us to see the millions of colors that exist between those three. Cats, however, only have two types of cones, which means they can only see blue and yellow. The second reason is that cats' pupils are vertically oriented, which helps them see better in low light conditions. But this comes at the cost of color vision. Having horizontally oriented pupils would allow them to see more colors, but then they'd have to sacrifice their night vision. So it seems like it was an either-or situation for our feline friends. Color or night vision? Pick one! But there's another secret your cat has been hiding. They can't meow at all. That's right. All that meowing you hear during the day isn't coming from your cat. It's coming from you. It turns out that cats can't meow unless they're talking to babies or other cats. Adult cats communicate by scent, not sound. They rub against things to mark their territory and leave scent pads on things with special glands near their cheeks. These scents are unique to each cat, kind of like a fingerprint, and they use them to identify each other. So if you've ever wondered why your cat rubs against everything, it's because they're trying to put their own personal scent on everything. Not that you'd ever let them do that. If you want to try and figure out what your cat is trying to tell you, experts recommend looking into their eyes, ears, and tail for clues. The eyes are the easiest way to tell how a cat is feeling. If they're dilated, they might be feeling anxious or scared. If they're constricted, they might be feeling pain or discomfort. Ears are also a good indicator of a cat's mood. If they're flattened against their head, they're probably feeling scared or threatened. If they're perked up, they're probably curious or interested in something. And finally, the tail. A high, upright tail means they're feeling confident and relaxed. A low or tucked tail means they're feeling scared or submissive. Now, this doesn't work 100% of the time. Cats are complex creatures and can't always tell how they're feeling. But it's a good place to start if you're trying to figure out what your cat is trying to tell you. Okay, one last secret that cats have been hiding from you. You don't actually own a cat. You have a boss. In the wild, cats are solitary creatures except when they're raising their kittens. But even then, once the kittens are old enough, they kick them out of the nest and go back to living on their own. When you adopt a cat, you're basically taking on a little mini panther that still thinks it lives in the wild. This is why cats are so independent and don't really need you or your pets. They can take care of themselves. And even though you might think you're the boss, really they're just letting you live in their house? Okay, maybe I went a bit overboard with that one, but it is true that cats don't really need you to survive. Cats are amazing animals, and we're so lucky to have them in our lives. Even if they see colors or meow, or if they secretly think you were just living in their house, they're still awesome and deserve all the love and attention we can give them. If you've ever wondered about the science behind anything, feel free to ask. And if we get enough questions on a topic, we'll make a video about it. Questions can be sent to our email. And while you wait for our next video to come out, you can watch this one. We'll see you there.